We got a match really quickly this time. Wasn't even ready for it. Up against Squiggle. What up, Squiggle? Let's take a look at our hand here. Kind of rough, but we can just Cascade, cover Scout, and go a little crazy here. Pretty safe the first turn because the opponent doesn't likely have a... Unless they're playing Innocent Blood, there is a 1-mana Edict in the format, so that's something to keep track of. Let's see what we're playing against here. Black, okay, so potential for Edicts. Vampire, okay, so maybe this is more of a Suicide Black than the Control deck. So that's not terrible for us. So right off the bat, I'm thinking maybe this should be Avacyn's Pilgrim, so it's fixing for white, right? So I'm, against black, I'm hesitant to throw out the Scout. I'm going to cast the Mystic and pass. The next turn we can go Scout Ranker, and depending on what we draw, if we draw land, we can go a bit crazy. So we have Cloak in our hand, so if we draw white mana, we're very I would say highly likely to win the game at that point, because there's no way he'll race, especially damaging himself like that. Plague Stinger. Why would you go partially infect and partially not? Is that meant to be a defensive play, or? Okay, that's the cool thing about Pauper. Lots of brews out there. Not going to be a hater. All right, so we've suited up a guy, and if we draw white, we're in really good shape here. Because otherwise he's just, he could chump with that Stinger or something else. See what he's got going on. Okay, so that's a thing. That's a thing you can do. That's going to be hard to race here. Oh, he put 2 on there. Jeez. We're in big trouble. We're going to lose this game. That's it. We lost this game. No way to beat that. Wow. That's a thing you can do. I guess this is not a good matchup for us, but who expected that? Okay, so let's begin sideboarding. Hopefully we get a better hand this game. I mean, maybe I should have mulled without the white, but put in some Nature's Claims against him. Seems like it could be good. Yeah, I'm not sure what these Mystics are doing here. At least Sprawl is an enchantment that fixes. Yeah, I'm going to take out these Mystics, and I'm going to do a split of Nature's Claim and Prey Upon, and we'll go with that. The reason why we play Nature's Claim is A, it's 1 mana, and B, the life gain typically doesn't matter. Obviously, that was a horrible example of how the deck plays out, because usually you're attacking with like a 12 power creature, and the 4 life is pretty much negligible. But we might get wrecked by Squiggle here. Okay, we got a Boggle, and a couple Rankers and ways to draw cards. So I'm alright with keeping this one in the dark here. Cheers. Happy Saturday night. I hope you have a happy holidays, everyone. I'm looking forward to Christmas this year. It's going to be really fun with my daughter. My daughter's going to be 2 at the end of January. So really excited for Christmas. I think she'll actually get the point of it this year. So okay. Let's see. Our opponent plays okay. Plains was a decent draw. Here I'd like to go Abundant Growth. Draw a card. I don't want to Rancor and attack because we don't have another threat yet, so I'm just going to Abundant Growth the other land, draw another card. Because if we draw Ethereal Armor here, we're pretty solid to win. Let's see what our opponent plays out here. Really, we're more scared of that Plague Stinger than anything else. I still don't know why you'd mix Infect and non-Infect. There's enough Infect creatures to make a mono black Infect deck if that was your plan. So maybe we should look out for Tainted Strike. Endless Stream, is that what it's called? Endless Stream. There's a black card that's legal in Pauper. It's an aura. It's an X spell aura, which is pretty unusual, right? And it's enchanted creature has plus X plus 0. So that's something to look out for. Okay, Dark Favor. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. I'm going to play the growth first. We want to draw into another threat or more. Okay, that's not a bad draw. This way, if that thing gets too big, we can prey upon it. Okay, let's take that out now. Let's Rancor our frog up. What is this? It's the beast. Okay. That's, I don't know. Looks like a frog to me, right? I mean, it's kind of a messed up frog, but anyway. Magic taxonomy could be a class of its own, no? All right. How did our opponent gain life? Oh, a Nature's Claim. Yeah, I was like, how? How did that happen? But I did it. That's how. Okay, Plague Stinger. So that's good thing we saved the prey upon there. Okay. So that kind of sucks. Here I'm of the mind to Rancor this guy up and attack. See if he makes a trade here. Okay, so we get through for 4. Okay. And Scout. Rancor it. And here we block if opponent offers a trade. Because we still have another threat, we can get back our. And if we don't, if he doesn't offer it, we can attack. And if he still doesn't block, we can prey upon and get rid of his dude. Tormented Soul, okay. Yeah, I had a deck kind of like this before. It's not the worst. Okay, Rancor him up. Attack. See, opponent, at least we stopped him from attacking, right? So we're doing our job. See what he does here. If anything, he'll block with the imp. I'm sure you'd play that over like Vault Scourge, but you just didn't know about it. Okay. Okay, yeah. So opponent can just attack here, and that's bad for us. What is that? Phyresis. Creature has an... Whoa! Maybe I could make a green-black version of this. Seems better. It's just ethereal armor is so nasty. Okay, Gnarlid was a good draw. It was a really good draw. Let's play that out. As an 8/8. Let's prey upon. Get rid of this guy. So next turn we have lethal. And I think that was a winning play here. There's no way one card can give him enough to get out of this here. So he can't block our Gnarlid. So pretty sure that draw we top decked him for the game. That's magic, bro. Hashtag that's magic. Cheers, I'll drink that. Unholy strength. Yep, that's the thing. You're dead. Okay, you conceded. Thank you. Thank you for your squiggly kindness. Yeah, that's not coming out. So. Man, my buddy is ditching me. Not cool. How disappointing. Alright. Sorry for the knuckle cracking. I know that drives a lot of people crazy. Feels good though. Yes, I know it'll feel bad when I have arthritis and all that, but when you're old, everything hurts. Like, I'm 32 and everything hurts already, so like, how much worse can it be? It's gonna be worse. Like, I know. I've accepted that, and that's magic, right? Okay. What are we doing here, Squiggle? How do we lose our whole game log, right? Am I just like lagged out here, or no, his timer's still going? Send a friendly message. Didn't shave this morning, got a little scruff going here. I don't know if you hear it, but it sounds and feels like sandpaper. It's like, you ever heard the expression, practice makes perfect, right? I believe that it had to be a woman who came up with that expression, because obviously the person who thought of that didn't shave their face, right? Because like, I've been shaving for 20 years now, right? Like, I was 12, I was shaving every day, and I still can't do it without missing a spot or cutting myself, or just it never goes perfect, right? So, all right. Anyway, enough dumb stories. Let's pause till Squiggle comes. Okay, unfortunately our opponent is MIA here, so we're gonna end this video because I don't feel like sitting around with somebody wasting my time. So let's look for another opponent who gives a crap.